YouTubers, this your boy Amari Points. Sorry I haven't been doing any movie reviews lately. My schedule's been really busy. So today I'm doing my latest movie review on the latest Disney movie, Moana. I saw this yesterday and I absolutely fell in love with this movie. It was fantastic. I loved every single bit of this latest Disney movie. This movie takes place 2,000 years ago. Voyagers used to sail to find new islands, but they stopped. No one knows why. But in this new, but there is one hero that is honestly going destined to honestly actually determined to find out, and that is, you guessed it, Moana. She she's been in love with the ocean ever since she was a baby. She sets out on this amazing quest to find the demigod Maui to help her uh, restore her island to the way it was. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the demigod Maui is kind of like, well, he's a little bit stuck up and he basically thinks only about himself. But all in all, throughout the movie, we see like a special bond between them throughout this whole movie. They actually, as the movie progresses, they start actually warming up to each other and honestly realizing that they both need each other's help in the end. This, like any other Disney movie, this movie has humor, heartwarming moments, and like adventurous moments as well. What can I say about this movie is that, wow, Disney really made another classic movie that everyone will remember throughout centuries to come. You know, I just had to fix my camera. Sorry about that, everyone. Like I said, Disney made a great, successful movie for people that will remember this movie for centuries to come, perhaps like throughout the whole years, maybe even more. The graphics of this movie were pretty amazing too. I loved how they made the ocean an actual character as well, because the basically I honestly have to say it the ocean was pretty kind of funny. It had its comedic moments as well, and also it also helped Moana throughout her. The ocean helped Moana throughout her whole journey. From time to time, the ocean did, and also Moana is not like any other Disney character. She's not really the damsel in distress. She's quite the hero. She's quite a hero. Her She's quite a hero in her own wonderful conveyed way. During her, like I said, during her quest, Maui Maui really doesn't want to help her because basically he honest he honestly is just, well, basically looking out for himself. He doesn't really want to go on some kind of quest with this girl who honestly thinks she doesn't really know anything. He also calls her, well, basically a princess, which in some ways she is like the newest Disney princess. In some ways she's not. She kind of separates from the other Disney princesses in some ways, but in a way, she's kind of like Mulan. She doesn't need rescuing or anything. Basically, she learns how to fight on her own. And in some ways, she's like Ariel, Princess Ariel from The Little Mermaid. She wants more out of her life. She wants to see what is out there. Why is the ocean calling her? She wants to see what's beyond her tiny little island. She's pretty much an adventurous girl, and another thing, she is the second Disney character who didn't need a love interest. The first Disney character was Princess Merida from Disney's Brave, as most of you already know her. She honestly doesn't she doesn't have time to like fall in love or anything. She wants to live her life the way she wants it. Basically, she honestly just wants to see what life has in store for her. And also, I want to get on to the music of this movie. Lin Manuel Miranda and Otaya Foao. I'm sorry if I pronounced his name wrong. They did an amazing job composing the music for this whole movie. I have actually two favorite songs, but I really don't want to spoil it for any of you guys who honestly basically didn't see like most of the songs in this movie that were online or anything. But the one thing that kind of disturbed me a little bit was the newest Disney villain song, which he's kind of a crab, but I don't want to honestly spoil what his song is. I basically didn't like how long his song was and everything because he really, honestly, they could have just shorted his song out a little bit because they didn't need to make it really all that long for people because it was really kind of boring. It and I'm pretty sure most of the people who saw this movie probably thought so too. And all in all, Lin Manuel Miranda, I hope you're watching this. You and Opetaya did a great job composing the songs for this movie as well. I really hope you guys do more music for like more Disney movies like this one, because we definitely need music like yours for future Disney movies in the near future. Sorry if I can't speak today. I apologize. Also, I want to get on to the character. I want to get on to the characters. The first one is Hey Hey, the chicken that travels with Moana, as most of you seen him in the previews. He is even though he's a kind of a dumb chicken, he also brings like comedy to this movie, especially when he's with Moana. The stuff he does is basically just hilarious. I loved how he basically brings like all the comedy to this movie while Moana's on her journey. And he basically just does dumb stuff in a funny way, which is good. We without comedy without comedy in the Disney movie, it's basically actually kind of boring if you ask me. And also on to the characters that play Maui and Moana. Newcomer Ali'i Cavallo, she was amazing. She basically was amazing. I'm not gonna lie and say that she wasn't. She basically brought Moana to life. She honestly did a great job bringing Moana, her character, to life. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I really do hope that she does more acting. She does more roles for for movies like Moana in the near future, because we need actors like her. One that's determined, heartwarming, and caring. We need actual characters. We need real characters like that, because I actually loved how Ali'i put her heart and soul into Moana. She knew what she was doing, and when she was actually doing Moana, I honestly felt her energy. I felt her energy while playing Moana. She was actually getting into the character as if she was Moana, which by the way she is. I Ali, if you ever get the chance to watch this, I have to say, great job. Keep on following your dreams, and I really do hope you get to do a sequel to Moana or many more movies in the near future. I I can't wait to see what the future has in store for you next year and beyond. And on to the demigod Maui, which we all know who is played by. Sorry about that. Which we all know was played by, well, Dwayne the Rock Johnson. I loved his enthusiasm too. They he actually brought this character to life, and he said, and it basically, well, brings out his Samoan heritage as well. Because while I was watching the movie, I honestly saw a little some, I actually saw a little Samoan in the character because, well, actually, honestly, I have to say that he is one of the best actors alive. He used to wrestle for WWE. Now that he's left WWE, he actually had he actually has more opportunities to do more acting, and I loved how he did Maui, the demigod of the wind and sea. He he actually his character Maui actually starts up as a little stuck up, but throughout the movie he actually gets he actually proves to be the hero that he wants to be. He proves that he's the hero the Mo, that Moana can look up to. He proves that, and also he proves that he also proves that he can be just himself, not a demigod, not a real demigod and everything to everyone he's helped. He can just be himself, no one else. I really do love how basically Dwayne brought his character Maui to life as well. I really do hope that I get to see we get to see more of Maui again really soon. Both Dwayne Johnson and Lee Cavallo make a great team in this movie, with Dwayne playing like the funny slash goofy demigod Maui, and Ali'i playing the role of a determined, spirited girl, makes this movie worth seeing all and be makes this movie worth seeing, and it makes it wonderful too. I really do hope. Well, basically, I really do hope. I really do apologize, everyone. Like I'm trying to say, I really do hope that we get to see more and more movies like this, because Disney, Disney is actually part of people's childhood, and we need to see more movies like this because it honestly will make people's memories worth living for. We've seen a lot of great movies over the years, but Moana tops it. It somewhat tops it because it doesn't beat Frozen or The Lion King, not just yet. I know, yes, it doesn't. Not just yet. But all in all, this movie was practically wonderful. This is worth taking your kids to see and taking yourself to see, because honestly, because basically, I think this movie will be really, really enjoyable for everyone who loves Disney very, very much. And on to rating. I give Moana an A plus, if you guys can see it, because this movie was practically wonderful. The graphics were wonderful as well, and they did a great job casting everyone for this movie. I really honestly hope that they do have a sequel to Moana in the near future, because I think Moana has a lot more to stories to tell for people, and and many more. All in all, I think all in all, I think I think that this movie, well, is actually worth seeing. It'll definitely bring out the kid in you, and you'll also have a good time, and you'll love the music in this movie as well. I am not gonna lie, I really did love the music in this movie. That's all for my movie review today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with everyone you know. And I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care and God bless. Peace.